Beautiful cutlass in here. We're just gonna be changing the axle bearings and seals. You can tell it was leaking bad. Someone drove it or installed it correctly. So this video is gonna be just a how to change the axle bearings and seals for the old school guys who, you know, just want to know how to change the axle bearings and seals because they are pressed on, and the owner thinks that someone pressed the wrong ones on. So we're gonna get that issued and take it care of right now. Of course, first things first, take off your wheels. 19mm on these ones. It's running Wilwood disc brakes, so 14mm bolts, one here and one there. This is the bottom one and this is the top one. This is, you know, they're shimmed, so definitely trying to make sure those go back the way they came off. Have it sitting there. Some play in here, so we're gonna take these 4 bolts off that are in the back side. They have holes here so you can get to them. Cleaning this up as best as I could, and we're gonna get these off. The axle off. These were 14mm bolts. They usually just came right. They usually just come right out. There's a bolt behind here. I just put a crescent wrench on there to hold it from spinning. So got that. Those 4 bolts off. The new one. So the seal is gonna go on first, and then this is gonna get pressed on with the locking retainer with the press. Your grinder, face mask. We're gonna cut this locking retainer off sideways, get the air hammer, pop that one out, cut it right here, take the bearing out, and then get the backside of this, and all this should come out. And you go a little bit and it'll just crack right open, and you know, get a little chisel with a hammer and hit it right there and it should pop out. Same thing with the race. See where I cut it at. Same tool, pry it out, and then you're gonna do the same thing with this inner race. Just grind it, go little by little, and then, you know, use the air hammer and pop that one open, and then all this should come out. You can see everything's in, your seal, your bearing, your locking retainer, and that's when you're just gonna press it down until it bottoms out. Lower, lower, lower. See, until the bottom out. Bam, done. Woo-wee. The end. Axle in, you get the nuts behind them and you torque them equally down. 1, 2, 3, 4 cross pattern. I torque them down to 40 foot-pounds with a little Loctite, and then, you know, put the drums back on, torque those down, put the wheel back on, drop it, and you should be good to go. It's on in reverse. I don't see nothing leaking. So axle bearing and seal is doing its job. It said we are good to go. That's how you change an axle bearing and seal on an old school 8.2, 8.5 bolted axle style. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Let's go.